anxiety about it and obsession over it has lasted a long, long time, and I think it's doing major harm to our financial markets and participants, and I just think the time had come to rip the Band-Aid off and get it over with. And by get it over with, I don't really think that it would be that traumatic. I think the markets would go down for a couple of hours and then realize that what's a quarter point anyway?
Do you think that she has moved the needle now on guidance, that we have to start considering what the trading rooms are engaged in? A conversation about the third mandate. Is this the new unseen mandate for the Fed, watching what China does or how the state of the emerging market economies matter for the U.S. economy?
I think calling it a third mandate is overdoing it. International developments that have an impact on the U.S. economy have always been considered by the Fed. She went farther than usual in laying that out in detail today. I was a little surprised at that, but I don't think the concern about international financial markets is anything all that new, and I don't think it's going to be number 3 in her list of mandates.
She did make a point that she felt on the labor market that we just haven't reached the conditions necessary yet for a move, and the natural rate of unemployment is shifting lower at this point given current conditions. Do you think she's right on the labor market at this point, that there is a problem here with the participation rate and that we do need to see productivity improve before we can start thinking about moving just based on the jobs number alone?
Well, a 62.6% participation rate, a 59-something.3 population to employment ratio, those are both very low, but they're low for a combination of reasons. Perhaps some of it is because of cyclical reasons, but a lot of it is secular and because of retiring baby boomers and so forth. You know, she's got the unemployment rate down to 5.1, and I know that we got a lot of help in that with the shrinkage of the labor force, but we're not going to be growing much faster than 2% until that labor force starts growing. I think she's close to where she needs to be on employment. She's not quite there on inflation. I have trouble pulling for higher inflation myself. That seems unnatural to me. We didn't have a 2% inflation target when I was there, and I would have voted against it had I had an opportunity to do that.
Robert, we don't even look close on the voting here. It was very clear that everybody agreed with the position. So where do you think that now leaves us on the next move? When have you penciled in for the first liftoff? Do we get it October? Is it December? Or are we in 2016 now?
If we have a calm global situation, why not October? I think it should have been September, but October is next best, and December if not October. So I think it will be this year. She keeps saying that. I believe her.